Hey, it's Steve Barcelo, Cryptozoology, Paranormal Museum, and I should have shut the TV off or turned it down before I started filming, but I got the Weather Channel on just to see what's going on because I'm on the road. And I just want to make sure I'm not driving into too many crappy conditions. I'm up in kind of like Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania right now. I'm at a Quality Inn. I hit a lot of Quality Inns for whatever stupid reason, something I do. These choice points, whatever, which I've never used any of, and I ought to start. I had some business to do up here from the museum, and I don't want to go into it just because the card company I went to go meet, I should have asked him if he's okay. I'm sure he is, but it just, I don't, being the next journalist, I just kind of don't like to give that information without making sure people are good with it. Everything's going smooth. I took my time coming up here. Wasn't feeling 100%. You guys know I just got back from Florida for my dad's thing and all that. But just the ride, it's still a little warmer today, thank God. But it was freezing. I mean, there's snow everywhere. I mean, I wasn't even thinking coming up here. I'm just spoiled from living in North Carolina, Littleton. I mean, I still got a green lawn, for God's sakes. I didn't bring any winter clothes, hoodies and stuff, Today I was wearing the MetaZoo hoodie, being good. And since it was card day, anyway, I went a little farther north from Bangor just to get up to Quality Inn here. And it's another one of those older hotels which has a bar and a restaurant, which is nice. I actually didn't have to go anywhere. And I'm really limited what I can eat, so I was able to get, something manageable. It was, and a couple of beers at the bar and keep it reasonable. Really walk down the room, the hallway and get to my room here. While I was in Gettysburg, I experimented with the AGM, the scope. Got some interesting stuff. I can't say what it is. I can't say it's paranormal activity. I can't, it was odd though. Some of the guys told me I like white hot, and that's kind of what I use at night. And this is daytime, and it's cold out. So I went to black hot, which everyone says black hot's better during the day. So I use that, and I think it does work better. And I got some weird things that I would see with this, and then when I look the naked eye, I don't see it. So something we're learning more about these, how these work. And you guys know we got the Confederate soldier white hot at night. Excuse me. And another odd thing I got, it was cold, so I rolled down the window and then opened it, and I went out. And I got this weird sort of like fractured thing, and I thought I cracked the lens. I thought there was a temperature difference. I know my vehicle wasn't that hot. And I thought actually maybe when I cracked the lens, I go, what the hell? What I damaged? And you'll see it in the video. I'm like looking, I'm looking. And so George has got a couple of these guys too. So I sent him one that said, the photo. I said, have you ever seen this before? And he's had issues where he's been in areas where the K2 meter is going off and crazy activity. And the damn unit just goes blank white. Can't use it. Had to shut it back down, boot it up. And so that wasn't my issue. I didn't have to, I guess I could have shut it down and saw if it cleared up. It eventually removed itself. It was almost like it burnt something in. It was strange. Which in that case I was in black hot. So anything white would have been black. So that means something that bright had to burn into the screen. And I guess when I do the thumbnail on here, I'll try to put that in. Excuse me. And anyway, that was kind of my little adventure to Gettysburg. Freezing cold. And then every time I think I'm doing better and I go out there and I travel and go like, I'm not doing terrible. But I just, that me and my food, diet, and all this other stuff, can't eat it. I still can't eat beef, pork. That's probably going to be unfortunate the rest of my life. Anything from a hoof. So beef, pork, dairy, cheese, butter, anything like that. So I'm stuck with pretty much chicken and fish, and God forbid they put butter or anything on that, I'm screwed. Or cross-contaminate, cook on the same grill where something else was cooked. So when you're on the road, that's kind of tough. Not to bore you guys, I apologize. I have friends that have been battling cancer. I've lost friends from serious stuff. This is just a minor inconvenience in life. It's just a pain in the butt when you're someone like me that travels. And I'm losing weight. Right? Thank God I can still drink alcohol, though. That's about it. That ends and done. Either that'll become a total health nut, But basically, just one of the things I had, you guys know when I was going to Lexington, Kentucky, driving the Museum Durango. It's been great. I just went down to Florida, Hudson, from Littleton, North Carolina, and back. Ran great. Had everything checked. Came up here, drove all the way up 2 days. Well, drove up to from Littleton to Gettysburg, and then another 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 45 minutes to Bangor, Pennsylvania, and ran great. Go out to leave, start driving up the road, bucket again, it's missing. So I don't know what's going on with the thing. If you guys have any Dodge Durango 2004 stories, I went online to tell me now possibly water is getting in by the cluster packs and the spark plugs, everything. They could create a short, which makes sense because I'm replacing stuff, and I can see them becoming wet. So I got to figure out some kind of fix for that. It just sucks every time I'm 8-9 hours from home. This damn thing starts. It's almost like you got some money, you got to spend it on me. And but anyway, it's always something. It's always something. And this is not the time to buy a new vehicle, new or used. If you guys have seen the prices out there, I could probably sell this damn Durango for $6,000 tomorrow. I mean, that's how crazy it is. And anyway, it's just nuts. Maybe I want to go down to Orlando for the event there, not the Comic-Con, whatever. I guess it is Comic-Con. And I have full intention of hitting that one. And I was going to drive. If I do, I'm renting a vehicle. I'm not going to take the chance. You just can't be either that or for that I could fly. So I'm literally going there just for that event. Although I'd love to hit some other places along the way and perhaps something. But I just came back from Florida with my dad, and I hit the UFO Center. If you guys saw, not a hell of a lot else. But who knows? We'll see how it goes. Just kind of do a little update. Me back on the road again. I'm hoping to get back by Friday, open the museum. I need to get that open where things are starting to pick up. We're going to get some things done there. I want to get that back room done for the things. I still get the damn plumbing fixed. Oh, and I got somebody who's going to do the murals. It's a local artist. And I want to give out the name once again until I ask and get I'm sure she'll be fine with it, her and her daughter. But they actually have a museum, gallery in town. And they do some really credible work, so that's huge. And they're talking me pretty much pro bono. I'll pay for supplies. And as she said, you have to supply us with pizza. So I think they can do a little bit better than that, But that's a big deal, and we need the signage out there, this building. So she's talking UFO, and of course the Bigfoot stuff, and some paranormal, and she's like into it. She's like really getting into it. I showed her some artwork, and I even showed her some MetaZoo stuff, and she goes, "You want this style?" I said, "No. Only if MetaZoo does it." And Mike was talking about possibly doing something with the murals too. If they want to still do something, I got 4 walls. We got plenty of stuff to do. We're up in the middle of nowhere, and we're on the main drag where literally we're at North Main. 158's right in front of us, but they can never build in front of us. That's the old CSX property, which as a commissioner we're in charge of maintaining. Actually, we're lucky a guy lives next door does a lot of it just for some reason. I guess because the town never did it before. He takes care of it, which is great. But, so we're very visible. And I want to see, my buddy Matt owns some property next door he says we can use. And he's got these 2 scraggly trees because power lines go over. Let me see if we just take those trees down. And this way we can have that so the visibility comes in from at least we'll have 3 sides that we'll definitely want to do some kind of murals on. Eventually, I think I'm going to do the back too. I mean, what the hell? Let's do it all up in but at least so I can have this group come in and do at least one side. If they want to do the front and the side, one of the sides, that'd be great. Whatever. I'll see what they're going to do. Just I appreciate anyone helping out. And I'm really thrilled the way Littleton's going. Everyone's been very cooperative. The town's booming, moving forward. It just sucks. I've been kind of under the weather. I was out there being, the crazy guy that was out helping my employees mow and all this stuff. Probably I get the goddamn tick, but I got to bounce back. I mean, just every time I think of my head, I a little miserable. And kind of a wake up call is going down, seeing my dad down in Florida, and here he is, 94, and he's doing good. He actually came out of the hospital. They put him in rehab. You guys see the place. The place looks gorgeous. With Cheryl's son, he does his wife, and so I'm very proud of him. He's doing well, but I don't think I have those genes. I think I'm 64 now. And I thought it was going to mean 63. My wife was the one that was happy to tell me, no, you're going to be 64. Like, really make me miserable. And, I mean, I'm hanging in there, but, damn, 94. That's impressive. That's impressive. But, that's kind of I just wanted to reach out to, since I'm on the road, talk to you guys. I usually try to do some videos driving. Guys like to see the scenery, and it would have been nice to show you the snow and stuff up here. And don't get me wrong, snow's beautiful and stuff, unless you're like me and you lived in it all your life, had to deal with it. But it is still pretty to drive on the roads, and the roads are clear. One of the things I drove by, I came up, I guess it was 80, 81, whatever, before I turned up to Bangor. And this is an old place that used to be on the side of the road. Used to be Roadside America. And I used to love it. Just a typical old roadside attraction. This massive train set up in a village. You can walk around. There were buttons you can push and make things happen. And there was a Dutch place next door was associated with it. It sold all kinds of tchotchkes, and they had an old soda station in the back. You can get they didn't have much towards the end. You're lucky if you get like a grilled cheese or something like that. But basic stuff. It was just so old school. And I remember years back when I was first moving down to North Carolina, I got a text from them or whatever, email, talking about how they were shutting down and stuff, and they were very upset. And I forgot about it until I was coming back up. I haven't been up this way in a while. And I went by, the buildings are still there, but all the signage, except for the Dutch thing, are torn down. And I tried to, I didn't get a picture of the buildings because I would have had to stop on the main highway. I went around, got off that exit, and I took a picture of one of the old signs. I'd love to have a piece of that history for our museum. But very sad. I sent it to my chat in my family. All my kids have gone there. Whenever I took them on the road, that was one of those places you had to stop. You had to stop and see this place. And but it's another little piece of history gone, and it's sad. And I can't blame that on COVID. I think that was disappearing way before COVID. But a lot of these little roadside attractions, just like the UFO Welcome Center. And once again, I can't blame COVID for that one either. But these things are just, we need as attractions to support each other. Museums, we need to support each other. Everything. We need to work as a group and help each other out when someone's behind or someone's ill or something. Do what we can to make sure these things stay going. And it's sad. I'm thrilled and lucky to be moving to a much larger facility, or we are now. Went from 250 square feet to 3,700. And now we get murals and all the rest. We're going to do a lot more. And I have a bunch of grandiose ideas, assuming I don't, kick the bucket. And but just as long as we get going, I've got great people helping me out, volunteers, especially on the Bigfoot end. And they know who they are. And we're going to be doing, hopefully, a grand opening once the damn bathrooms working properly. All the small things in life that make a big difference. But I'll be doing videos of that and promoting it, and we'll have a lot of events coming up. We're really happy about that. But just a short video. I'm probably getting a lot more long-winded than I was thinking. But I just want to thank you guys for supporting me personally, which is great. The museum, what we're doing, Littleton. The town of Littleton, helping out keep our community going there, and MetaZoo. MetaZoo has been really great for us. It's something I never in my life thought I'd be involved in, and that's because of Mike. Mike sending me product and stuff, and I'm still learning. I don't know anything about playing the game. I got to learn. I was talking to someone today about that, so it's a learning curve I got to get over. But it's been really great. I love it. I'm supporting them as much as I can. Mike's been really good for us in the town of Littleton and the museum. And so do me a favor, besides supporting us, support MetaZoo. If you're even into mildly this game, it's still early. It's not even a year old. They just released stuff in Walmart. And there's a little video on that. It's coming out in Target. Might even be out already. I don't know. I'll have to find out. And I think GameStop too. And it's just, he's always promoting more stuff. Now he's doing this other Kickstarter where they're doing physical playing cards will be have the crypto stuff on it. And I back that. I went into that Kickstarter too. And the way things go in MetaZoo, it's hard to go wrong. It really is. I mean, if you're just an investor, go into the investing end. It's amazing how much money you can make. But I'm not an expert. Trust me, especially on card games. But if you just check things out. Right now, you got to watch eBay. There's a lot of weird stuff going on there, and some of the other YouTube creators have been talking about it and stuff, and they're more on top of it than I am by a long shot. So I try to give them credit whenever I do. But like Argos was talking about the Kickstarter stuff, and you can see it's coming from China. It's like, why are you buying stuff that's out of America? It was printed in China originally or whatever. All of a sudden now you're getting these boxes ridiculously cheap. They should be going for $8,000 to $10,000 to $12,000, and now selling for ridiculously low prices. And then these people are just buying crap. Assuming they get anything at all. But anyway, just be careful there. Do your due diligence. Get onto the MetaZoo discourse, and watch it there. Just keep up with what's going on. And if in doubt, reach out, ask the people that are there. They'll guide you in the right way. But anyway, don't want to go off on too much of a tangent. Once again, thanks a lot. Everyone be safe out there. I'm in my Quality Inn room here, and I'm just gonna chill, have a couple of Bud Light seltzers, and hopefully get some sleep. All right, bye. Take care. Bye.